this morning.
KTLA's Aaron Myers live in Valencia with the latest on that. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, you two. This was just a horrific crash. 3 people killed, 2 others injured, and now investigators are trying to determine exactly what happened. We'll go ahead and get into some video. You can see just how violent this crash was. It involved 2 vehicles, a blue Suburban and a white BMW. Now, the vehicles did catch fire, which was put out by the fire department, but sadly, those 3 people lost their lives and those 2 others were hurt. LA County Fire reported that the injured were transported to the hospital in critical condition. We are told the vehicles collided just after 4 yesterday afternoon at San Francisco Canyon Road and Riverview Road in Santa Clarita. The roadway was closed for hours for the investigation. A friend of the driver of the Suburban told KTLA that the driver lived close by to where the crash happened and that he was one of those that was killed. He is said to be in his 20s. He also said the man's girlfriend was in the passenger seat and was injured. We are still working on getting more information about this crash from investigators. The young man's parents also arrived at the location and could be seen speaking to the California Highway Patrol. Now, as of this morning, 2 of the victims who died have been identified. One is 28-year-old Spencer Thomas, the other 41-year-old Shane Rivera. Now, back here live, the cause of this crash is still under investigation. At this time, it's not known if speed or drugs and or alcohol played a role. Reporting live here in Valencia, I'm Aaron Myers. I'll send it back to you both in the studio.
Aaron, thank you. Part of the eastbound 10 freeway in Riverside County has fully reopened after being washed out last week. It closed east of Corn Springs Road on Wednesday just before 7 p.m. after the freeway flooded. A single eastbound lane reopened on Thursday. Drivers were still faced with heavy delays over the weekend while crews worked to reopen the stretch of Interstate 10. The CHP says construction is ongoing and drivers are asked to watch their speed and be aware of Caltrans workers who are in the area.
Today's launch of NASA's new moon rocket Artemis was scrubbed due to issues with one of its rocket engines.
KTLA's Gail Anderson is live at the Aerojet Rocketdyne facility in Chatsworth. That is where the engines for the spacecraft are made. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning to you both. We're here because this is the heartbeat of what's happening for us today. We're here because problem solving is happening even as we speak. I'm here with Sam Fuchs, program manager. It sounds like a lot of responsibility. The first responsibility as of this moment, though, is to find out what kind of problem solving is going on to get this scrub mission back on course.
That's correct. So I'm on a team of some very talented, brilliant rocket scientists, and we are working right now to look at the data and understand what's going on and figure out where might we have seen some of these problems before, what did we do to correct them, and if we can't find that, what, ruling everything else out, we can take a look and seeing what we can do going forward.
And that's not as simple as it sounds. If you work, rest of us work any place, you think, oh, I'll get on the phone, I'll send a text message. There are a lot of people and organizations and locations involved in this project as well as the problem solving.
That's right. So in terms of the vehicle, this is America's rocket, right? We have NASA has suppliers all over the country in every 50 states and even some across the globe contributing to make hardware for this vehicle. And Aerojet Rocketdyne is just one of those hardware providers, and we are working with NASA as well as our other prime contractor partners to understand the problem and see what we can do to make this a success.
Although the mission today was scrubbed, the launch was scrubbed, this is still a test.